Some of the breakfast foods that can work against us after 50 do not look unhealthy at all. They come in bright packages covered with words like natural, whole grain, low fat, heart healthy, and made with real fruit. But turn the package around and you may discover that your healthy breakfast is mostly refined carbohydrates, added sugar, and very little protein. I'm Jim, and this is Total Health Turnaround. I'm 71, and one lesson I've learned is that the front of the packaging is advertising and the back of the package is information. Today, we're looking at 5 so called healthy breakfast foods that deserve a much closer look after 50, and I will give you a simple replacement for every one of them. This is not about eating perfectly, it's about making breakfast work for you instead of working against you. 5 so called healthy breakfast foods to avoid after 50. Number 1, granola and healthy breakfast cereal. Granola has an excellent public relations department. It contains oats, nuts, seeds, and sometimes dried fruit, so it sounds like something we should eat by the bowlful. The problem is that many granolas are also held together by sugar, honey syrups, or concentrated fruit juice. The suggested serving can be surprisingly small, which makes it easy to eat 2 or 3 servings without realizing it. Many boxed cereals play the same game. The package highlights whole grains and vitamins, while the cereal itself may contain a long ingredient list, plenty of added sugar, and only a small amount of protein. That combination may leave you hungry again before lunchtime. This does not mean that every cereal or granola is bad. What it does mean is we need to stop judging it by the photograph on the box. I recommend looking at 3 things: the serving size, the amount of added sugar, and the protein. A better breakfast could be plain oatmeal with walnuts, chia seeds, and berries, plus eggs, plain Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or another real source of protein. Item number 2, flavored low-fat yogurt. Yogurt can be a terrific food, but some flavored yogurts are closer to dessert wearing a health food costume. Some products contain added sugar, sweetened fruit mixtures, flavorings, or thickeners to make them taste more appealing. The result may be a small cup that tastes wonderful, but contains more added sugar and less useful nutrition than you expected. Here is the simple fix. Buy plain Greek yogurt or plain kefir and add your own flavor. Use a few berries, cinnamon, chopped nuts, or a small amount of whole fruit. You control the sweetness, and you get a breakfast with real protein instead of paying extra for a cup of disguised dessert. Do not assume low fat automatically means healthy. Read the label and decide for yourself. Number 3, instant oatmeal packets. Let me be clear. Oats are not the enemy. Plain oats provide fiber and can absolutely be part of a good breakfast. The problem is the little packet filled with maple brown sugar flavor, cinnamon apple flavor, or another sweetened mixture. Some of these products turn a simple whole food into another quick hit of sweetness. And even plain oatmeal can be an incomplete breakfast when it is eaten alone. A bowl made mostly from carbohydrates may not provide enough protein to support the muscle we are trying to preserve as we get older. Instead, start with plain old-fashioned or steel-cut oats. Add cinnamon, berries, nuts, seeds, or unsweetened nut butter. Then add a meaningful source of protein on the side, or stir plain Greek yogurt or protein into the oats after cooking. The goal is not to fear carbohydrates. The goal is to stop eating a carbohydrate-only breakfast and expecting it to carry us until lunch. Item number 4, fruit juice and bottled smoothies. A glass of orange juice looks wholesome because it came from fruit. But drinking fruit is not the same experience as eating it. It can take several oranges to make one glass of juice, and you can drink that glass in less than a minute. Eat the whole orange and you get the fiber, the chewing, and a food that takes longer to consume. Bottled smoothies can be even more deceptive. Some contain fruit juice concentrates, sweetened yogurt, or added sugar. The bottle may also contain more than one serving. A homemade smoothie can be a solid breakfast when it contains protein and is not overloaded with juice, honey, or other sweetened ingredients. But a bottle of liquid fruit should not automatically receive a health halo. A better choice is whole fruit with eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or another protein-rich food. Drink water, unsweetened coffee, or tea alongside it. Item number 5, breakfast bars, protein bars, and whole grain muffins. Convenience foods are convenient. That does not automatically make them a good breakfast. Many breakfast bars are made from refined grains, syrups, and sweeteners with just enough oats or nuts to look healthy. Note the filling ingredients on this page. Some protein bars are useful in a pinch, but others are essentially candy bars with protein added. And a large store-bought muffin, even one labeled bran, blueberry, or whole grain, can still be a highly processed dessert. Here is a quick test. If the food can sit in a wrapper for months, taste extremely sweet, and leaves you hungry an hour later, it probably should not be the foundation of your breakfast. For busy mornings, prepare something simple the night before. Hard-boiled eggs, plain Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, leftover meat, overnight oats with no added sugar, or a small bag of nuts with a piece of whole fruit. Real food can be convenient too. You just need to plan ahead. So, what should breakfast look like after 50? It does not need to be complicated. Start with a real source of protein, add a whole food source of fiber, keep added sugar low, and stop trusting the promises on the front of the packages. It might be eggs with vegetables and berries. It might be plain Greek yogurt with walnuts and cinnamon. It might be leftover chicken or steak with an egg. It might be plain oatmeal with seeds and berries, accompanied by enough protein to make it a complete meal. There's no single perfect breakfast for everyone, but there is a simple question that can improve almost any breakfast. Where's the protein, and how much added sugar am I eating? At 71, I care far less about a package and whether it calls itself healthy or not, and I'm far more interested in whether the food helps me stay strong, satisfied, and energetic. Take a look at your breakfast tomorrow morning. You do not have to change everything. Just identify the weakest part of your meal and improve that one thing. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the Total Health Turnaround channel, and share it with someone over 50 who may be eating dessert for breakfast without realizing it. Remember, we're not trying to live forever. We're just trying to live better for however long we're here. And progress beats perfection, and you don't have to change your entire life today. Just make one better choice than you made yesterday.